Coming up right now, a high school football coach fired after performing a non-sports related activity, even after getting some support from the parents.
Also coming up, yet another plain rude passenger making a scene. But what really happened is what we all want to know.
A little bit later on, he's been dubbed the naked narrator, and he's banking on leaving you voicemails. We're going to tell you about this new trend.
Daily Flash starts right now.
Get ready for trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. The fun starts right now. This is Daily Flash.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I am Mitch English, welcoming you to Daily Flash on this Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
This is actually my day, man.
I love this day.
Only because of the fact that it's interesting. Just like if you think 10, 15 years ago, maybe 20 years ago, you would never think like, I'm just going to do all my shopping online. Oh. And there's some incredible deals out there that you can get today only. So be out there and look at for that.
I'm finding though that I kind of actually like the interaction in the stores. It's sort of refreshing. Like you go back, it's old school, but it's like, oh wow, I'm actually talking with someone. I like this.
They did a survey. You know what the #1 song is, Matt? Oh, by the way, Matt, we'll check in with Matt here in just a sec. Matt, how's your holiday shopping going?
Going great. I'm already done. Everybody's getting a subscription to the Electronic Taco of the Month Club.
Electric Taco.
Electric Taco.
Electric Taco. Oh, I can't wait to get mine. Matt, you can get on this since you did some of the shopping. The #1 song where people will buy more, a Christmas song, when they hear it played.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Everybody thinks it's Tony Bennett, Winter Wonderland.
Really?
They found a science that's what makes people want to spend more money. Tony Bennett's version of that.
Interesting.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so AI could be coming to your next roadside sobriety test. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I have actually, yeah.
Oh my goodness. So they're thinking, they've done some tests, they've done some research, and they're saying, look, if you can pass a tongue twister test before you leave the bar with an AI app, then you should be okay to drive. If you can't, then you shouldn't get on the road.
I think it's great. Basically, it's an alternative to blowing into it, getting your BAC. But they did a survey on this, and they got all these people to say, hey, we want you to get drunk. Like, all right, where do I sign?
Mitch and I are in.
Yeah.
That's where you were last week doing that setting, right? I don't know. I have a hard time going through tongue twisters as it is.
Sober, right?
Yeah.
Like Peter picked a pack of pickled peppers.
Sally at the seashore.
Yeah, right. So just to say that sober is a little bit difficult.
So they're saying. So they talked into the AI. They put it all together. They could tell pitch. It wasn't slurring or anything. It was just the pitch of you did.
And the pacing of it. Because if you're stopping to think about it, you're like, Peter Piper.
Imagine doing that in your car. You're like, hold on a second. All righty. A Georgia high school football coach, as we jump into trending news, no longer on the sidelines. Why? Because he hosted baptism service for 20 of his players, all on school grounds. Now, the coach was removed from the locker room after a video posted to social media showed that players were being baptized in a tub by a local pastor. The footage shows the pastor directing players to sit in large tubs of water. The pastor ducks them underwater while surrounding players share their support. The baptism outraged a few locals in the community, while other parents actually praised him. Superintendent says he was removed from his coaching job after that incident following a game in early November, but not for the baptisms. The coach is still employed as a teacher, though, in the school district where, fail Mary, that's funny. Here's the thing, rules are rules are rules, separation from church and state. And a lot of times when you open up the door and you go down there, it automatically sounds like, hey, you're anti having church on board. And that's not the case. But there's just rules in place that kind of say there is a place and time and place for everything. School grounds cannot be it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the school grounds part is where it gets a little bit cloudy because it sounds like all the kids signed off, their parents signed off on this, so that wasn't the problem. And we've also seen this happen where these teams kneel on the field and say a prayer before they go to play, which I don't have a problem with, but many people are insulted by it. But I think we all just sort of need to take a step back. I mean, is it really that bad?
I don't think it is. Is
it really worth like all of this hubbub over?
And they were smart, the school saying, oh, it's because of what happened before. This was not it, and that way legality.
To take a little bit of heat off of they're probably their core audience in this particular town, which is probably very religious.
I would imagine that even if all the players, all but one, maybe they weren't Christian, which is symbolic of the baptism. Maybe they were of a different belief. It'd make that one person uncomfortable. So I kind of on the school side, but they said it's not because of the baptisms, but I don't think it was the right thing to do. To show even more and say, hey, you know what? We're going to go here to this other place. Everybody that would like to join along, come along, and then off grounds.
I think it would have been better if it was off school grounds. That's the problem I think most people have with it. Well, we all know airports can be a nightmare this time of year, right? And planes are going to be super packed in the coming days. So this is a good time to remind everyone to muster up your inner Gandhi, be calm, and enjoy the ride. Don't be plain rude like this person. A passenger boarding a Ryanair flight was caught on camera screaming profanity toward fellow travelers and cabin crew before storming off the plane. Video of the disturbing incident has left many stunned by the brunette's behavior. The woman has yet to be identified, and it's unclear where exactly location-wise this happened. Ryanair is a budget carrier based in Ireland that flies to various locations across Europe and North Africa. She's now been dubbed the Ryanair Rager, and she's just one of several angry flyers to go viral this year after their meltdowns were caught on camera. What is happening inside these plane cabins?
Everybody, I think it's you go in thinking, first off, well, I'm entitled because you're paid probably a lot for that. Now, I get that point where you're like, you just want what you paid for. I get that. But and there's travel, and you got to go through, and probably have long lines, and you just have to know that's what traveling is these days. And you're going to sit next to the guy that's wearing sweatpants and picks his toes and
flosses his teeth.
Yeah, and flosses his teeth. Remember that? And that's the thing. It just get used to it and have the right attitude, because you're not doing yourself any favors. Everybody has cameras now, and you're going to be caught, and then you're going to be on passenger shaming.
Do you think, though, that makes things worse, the cameras?
I think it gives people that level of like, well, now I have a bigger audience, and so I better make sure that I look. Here's what it is: when you get angry, you realize, all right, well, I'm acting like this. Now I have to really act like this.
I flew yesterday on a busy holiday weekend, and everybody was so tense. And so on edge, and just people, I believe people go stupid in 3 places in the world: the grocery store, theme parks, and airports. Well, and they just forget all their decorum.
And Daily Flash.
And Daily Flash, yes, especially the back room. But people forget how to walk in a straight line, and they just go in front of you, and they're banging into you in the plane. And it was pretty just like tense, and this was on a Delta flight.
Do you think those pouches they use at some of the shows to keep your phones, locked up? Do you think that might make a difference?
Like,
when you go when
you go to a concert?
Show or a concert, they make you put your phone in a pouch. You keep the pouch with you, but it stays locked until you get off the plane.
I can't ever see that ever come to fruition. But does it help? I would imagine so, because do you hear about incidences like that at concerts and stuff when you have a group of people around? That's a good point.
Well, one guy is using his sexy voice to make about $5 a minute recording sexy messages. Take a listen.
Hello, folks. It's been some time, I know, but new content and interaction coming soon.
Sounds a little like Tom Hiddleston. Well, 37-year-old Alex Douglas is known as the naked narrator. It all started when women loved getting messages from him on dating apps. So when someone suggested he could do it for a living, he ran with the idea and set up a service on WhatsApp. Now he uses his sultry tones to personalize sexy notes to customers based on 3 words they send to him. Alex says he balances his voice work with his personal training business and tries to keep all of his notes PG-13.
All right, well, that's good. Yeah, usually, with a good voice, usually doesn't come with a good body. That guy's got a good body, but he doesn't. He sounds like David Beckham, right?
He sounds like David Beckham. I prefer my voicemails from Larry the Cable Guy.
It's more sexy.
Yeah,
sexier. I agree. All right, a woman now making hundreds of dollars every month by sharing her bed, but it's not the way you might be thinking. All right, so don't worry about it. It's a service called hot bedding. Totally different than when you get married.
Not what you think.
This is the woman right here. If you rent the other side of your bed, basically to someone who might need a place to stay for the night, it's called hot bedding. Her name is Monique Jeremiah, and she's actually decided to try to make a little extra cash. The 36-year-old makes about $1,000 a month since she started this side hustle. That's what you can call it, too, if you're sitting the other side of the thing. She became a single a few years ago after buying a brand new mattress and thought it'd be a great way to meet new people and earn a few extra dollars. There is no way I could sleep next to a complete stranger, especially of the opposite sex. First off, I'll be all like, man, what did I eat last night?
Yeah.
Like all that
Do
stuff.
I snore? I don't know. I mean, what am I wearing? Do I smell okay?
She apparently thinks she's not had any incidences. She's like, everybody's been great and she's been making the money, but you have to be a solid sleeper to do something like that.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, she and her boyfriend broke up after they bought this new bed and they moved into the apartment. And then she's like, well, how am I going to pay for this? And I've got this brand new bed. So that kind of sparked the idea.
This is kind of a follow-up. You talked about this a while ago, but she said she's still making money doing it. And I don't know if I can do it.
Vet someone like that.
Yeah. Did you take a shower? Think about that too.
References.
Hey, more Flash. We will be back right after this. Welcome back to Daily Flash. I am Mitch English. Your chances of buying a home might not look all that great right now, but things could change in 2024. So joining now us to talk about the bright side of buying a home next year is Insider's mortgage reporter Molly Grace. Molly, thank you so much for joining us here. And a lot of people have their lives kind of put on hold because about this interest rate possibly dropping down. Before we buy, we have to talk about inflation. When could actually homes become more affordable for Joe Average?
Yeah, so it's been really hard lately. People are definitely feeling it. So inflation thankfully has been coming down, and with it, so will mortgage rates. Unfortunately, home prices are still very high, and they're going to keep going up. But the good news is that mortgage rates are expected to go down. They've been going down a little bit, and they're going to go down next year. Obviously barring any unusual circumstances. Right now, what we expect is for them to go down, and that'll give people a little bit more buying power. They'll have a little bit more money to either get a little bit of a bigger house or have a little bit more money in their budget each month when they're paying their mortgage.
How far do you think prices will drop? Do you think we'll go back to like the 2020 and 2021 lows that we saw?
On home prices, we're probably not going to see go down. Mortgage rates, we will see go down. We're not going to see them go quite so low. Unfortunately, we had kind of an unusual situation with the pandemic and the Fed slashing rates. So, unless we were to have that kind of situation again, which, obviously no one is hoping for, we're probably not going to see mortgage rates go quite so low, but we might see them go closer to 6% by the end of 2024 and maybe a little bit lower in 2025.
Well, let's talk about that. We mentioned inflation, but what made mortgage rates so high? Was that just the sole cause of it, or does that everything to do with one thing have to do with the other?
Yeah, so the inflation's a big part of it. So is, the Fed, as inflation went up, it peaked. It was prices were up 9.1% last year, which is year over year, which is really high. And so the Fed, to get inflation back down to its target, started raising the federal funds rate. And that, doesn't have a direct impact on mortgage rates, but it definitely pushed them way up. And so as the Fed has been pausing its rate hikes, and we think they might even cut rates next year, we'll start to see mortgage rates go back down. So there's kind of that overall what's going on in the economy having an impact on mortgage rates.
Right. Well, it wasn't raining when Noah built the ark. So what should home buyers be doing right now to prepare for those lower rates?
Yeah, definitely now is a great time to be preparing for that. Start saving for your down payment, paying down any other debts you owe, working on your credit score, putting yourself in a really great position. So once mortgage rates are down, you're not only going to get those lower mortgage rates in general, you're also going to get the best rates available because, mortgage lenders are also looking at your own financial situation. So do you have a good credit score? Do you have a low debt to income ratio? Do you have a good down payment? So that's really, what you want to be doing now. Although I will say too, if you can't afford to buy now, it's not a bad time to, because once mortgage rates do go down, there's going to be a whole bunch of competition.
Yes.
And, there's going to be, downsides to that, the pushing home prices back up. So if you could buy now and then refinance later once mortgage rates go down, that's also not a bad decision. But also, not everybody can afford to do that. So.
Exactly. No, I think that last advice you're talking about now is if you can find a good deal, get it now. You can always refinance afterwards and get a better rate. Thank you so much, Molly Grace with Insider. If you want more information about buying a new home or a home in 2024, just check out their website, insider.com, or our website with this entire interview.
Mitch, some good information there. Well, the United States Postal Service expects to deliver about 800 million packages between now and New Year's Day. Here's Tech Life expert Jennifer Jolly with some advice on how to keep a close eye on all your packages this holiday season.
Thanks so much for having me. You know, some 50 million people in America had a package stolen over the last year. So we went straight to the experts at Amazon and said, help us get some simple and affordable tools to protect all of our deliveries this year. They said, hey, you're on the right track as long as you have the Ring Battery Doorbell Plus. This is kind of like a high-tech watchdog that lets you keep an eye on your packages and your front porch through their app from anywhere you happen to be in the world. The app sends you a notification when someone comes to your door or when the camera sees a package just sitting there. You really can see more, even right beneath the camera now with that clear head-to-toe HD Plus video. You can even answer the doorbell with a pre-recorded message or use the two-way talk live as it's happening from that app. Another great tech tool here, Amazon Key in Garage Delivery. Fantastic way to protect everything from would-be thieves or even stormy weather. Your package is the key that opens the garage door. The driver pulls up, scans the address, and they get one-time verified access to open the door and tuck your package safely inside. No more waiting around forever for a delivery. This is exclusive to Prime members in eligible zip codes. For a whole home system, check out the Ring Alarm. These are inexpensive, easy to install, no hard wiring. You can add on professional 24/7 monitoring, no contract needed, and keep adding even more layers of protection too, like glass break sensors, freeze and flood sensors. I really love this latest Ring Stick-Up Cam Pro. This lets you monitor everything in and around your house with a handy, all-new, flexible, weather-resistant camera. This adds 3D motion detection using radar technology and a bird's eye view to see more of what's going on. If you can follow a simple holiday recipe, you can do this yourself and put one pretty much anywhere. For more information, go to my website, techish.com. Back to you.
Thank you there, Double J. We still got great content waiting for you on Daily Flash. We're talking Boss Lady.
Yeah, Lisa's son, she started a company called Gravitas New York.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she has got an incredible story. So we're going to chat with her coming up and about what her company has to offer as well.
A lot of clothing lines,
a lot of
right?
clothing,
Okay,
yeah.
very cool stuff. We want you to join us all over social media. Just look for Daily Flash. Of course, if you don't want to go gather around, grab your phone right now. Put it up there to that screen. It'll take you to dailyflashshow.com. It is a brand new website.
Woohoo!
And of course, it'll give you links to our social media.
In this week's Boss Lady, we want you to meet someone who uses her gravitas to inspire other boss ladies. Please welcome Lisa Sun, the founder of Gravitas New York, to Daily Flash. Lisa, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So why the name Gravitas?
You know, when I was 22 years old, so that's a long time ago, over 2 decades ago, in my first job, I was told I didn't have any gravitas. I didn't have any confidence. And my boss told me to buy a new dress, look in the mirror, and love myself every day. If Dumbo did not need a feather to fly, it just reminded him that he could. So I started the company with a mission to catalyze confidence.
So tell us about your company.
Well, we started 10 years ago, and we make innovative size-inclusive fashion, size 0 to 28W, available online at gravitasnewyork.com. And every single piece has a little trick to it. So we make a jumpsuit that you don't have to get undressed in to go pee in the bathroom. We make the blouse that I have on, which celebrates the day women got the right to vote. We patented building shapewear into dresses, so you don't have to wear a separate shaper if you don't want to. But it's all about innovation plus size inclusion. And our pieces are meant to be your most valuable player in your closet. It's the one that you're going to get the most compliments on and you're going to feel your best in.
I also love that you use seamstresses that are based in New York, and oftentimes your clothes are made to order, and you're often called the dress whisperer. Why?
Well, we do. Half of our products are made in New York. Like the blouse I have on today saves a seamstress's job for half a day in New York City. So you're supporting a local worker, You're celebrating the mission of women having the right to vote, gender equity. And then on top of it, we do all these fun things where we support local communities through charity. It's just a great way to give yourself confidence, but you know that you're also providing work for others.
You've got a great page on your website about inspiring so many women. Give us some details about that.
Well, we do celebrate great women in our clothes, and I have a new book that just came out that has lots of stories of women turning moments of self-doubt into self-consciousness. And I think it's really a fun way that we use real inspiring women to tell the stories of the clothes, because the woman makes the dress. It only becomes a story once someone puts it on and lives their dreams and pursues their passions.
Let's talk a little bit more about your new book. It's called The 8 Strengths That Redefine Confidence.
Yes, it came out about 9 weeks ago. And one of the things that I wanted to do is, you talked a little bit about the dressing room. I really help women in the dressing room. I think that's one of the most vulnerable points that you can meet a woman, is when she's semi-nude and she's really telling you all the things she hates about her body, to give her a confidence boost. So I really took the learnings from that dressing room experience and the decade of time in the boardroom and encapsulated it into a new book that celebrates confidence, not as performance, bravado, or swagger, but as an authentic understanding and appreciation of your own abilities. The book is really fun in that we twist society's view from outspokenness and assertiveness being confidence to actually understanding what makes you uniquely you. You get to take a quiz, myconfidencelanguage.com, to discover your superpowers. And self-confidence is really a choice and a mindset before it becomes a behavior. So everything I've learned in boardrooms and dressing rooms, I've taken into this book and brought it so that we can all find our own authentic route to gravitas.
I'm so fascinated about your journey. What inspired you to get into clothing? What was that turning point for you?
I have been so many sizes. I've been a size 18, 20. I've been a size 8, proudly a 12, 14. At every point in my journey, what I learned is I didn't want to attach my happiness to I'll be happy when I'm this size. I want to be happy now, right where I am. And so I felt passionate about creating a brand that helped women own their moment, regardless of where they are in their journey, which is why we're size inclusive. I also love solving problems. Like, truly, we make a jumpsuit. That's why women don't like jumpsuits, is because you just can't go to the bathroom very easily. So our team spent 2 years designing a whole line of jumpsuits that you don't have to get undressed to go to the bathroom. And I think that's confidence boosting. So it's really about finding those places in the market. You don't need another fashion brand. There's so many of us. But when we can solve a problem and be somebody's most valuable player, I know we've given them gravitas.
And there's so much truth to that. When you put on a new outfit or something that you absolutely love, you have a different sense of confidence about the day and you react to people differently. Are you finding that reaction from women who are your customers?
Absolutely. And that's also in the book, right? Which is, it's not about how other people see us, it's how you see yourself first. And if you love the way you look and feel, that becomes a mindset that translates into how you behave and move through the world. Like, I put on this blouse this morning. It's very early in New York City, and I knew that I was going to have a great conversation with you today.
It's been terrific, Lisa. Congratulations on all your success. For more information on Lisa Sun, the founder and CEO of GravitasNewYork.com, you can head to her website that's right there on the screen, or you can follow her on all her social media pages at Gravitas New York. Lisa Sun, thank you so much for joining us. We're back right after this.
This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. I am Mitch English.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash, your source for trending news and entertainment on this Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday.
Is your shopping done?
I got all my shopping done, and I love the big e-tailer that has lists, because my kids put them up there. I tell them all year long, put stuff in there, and it's so much easier. It's a registry if you think about it.
Yes, but then you get them what they want.
100%. Now, that's a great segue into what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not today, but I like wearing neckties.
Yeah.
And new folks coming out now, they're saying the necktie is gone forever.
Oh,
They're saying no more neckties, all because of the pandemic. Now in this post-pandemic way we work from home, and sometimes we go into the office. They're saying that ties are just too formal for work, and the only time that they're appropriate is during weddings or funerals. And now today, I didn't wear one on purpose, but I thought, Matt, I've never seen you wear a tie except for my wedding, and so I thought I'd bring in some of my old ties that I no longer have, and you could try out some for me.
I like the Christmas one.
Okay.
Get as many ties as you. You know what's sad is that this is only about a tenth of my ties.
Oh my gosh!
You have a problem.
So pick out a tie.
All right.
I like the Christmas tie.
That one right there.
This one. Here we go.
Jackson,
Okay.
you want to wear that one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Here, you
Yeah,
want
I'll wear a tie.
You know what? So what we're going to do, we have all these ties that are, we say the tie's not going out, and we want to give these away. So we're going to be giving away all my ties.
You are?
Yeah, we're going to give away all my ties here. So,
Okay.
Is this just you getting rid of stuff?
Kind of, but yes and no.
A rabbit.
Okay.
Is your wife just done with these sitting around the house?
There we go. Rabbit.
Okay.
I have to be careful doing that on a girl because
It's okay.
You
We've
have to
worked
get-
together
I know,
long
that's
enough.
true.
You grab me, you grab me. It's
And
okay.
my bonus son, who I was teaching how to tie a tie, he has long
Look
hair
at
like.
you, Maddie. He's all done. Oh, look at. Oh, this is gonna be a fat knot.
Do you like it, or do you like the side knot?
No, I like the fat knot. Sure. There
This
you
is
go.
ridiculous.
Look at that. Look at that.
Horrible.
Oh, see, it works on you.
Yeah. See?
There you go.
No, it looks like a scarf. I like it.
I don't know about your hair around there. What do y'all think? The tie should it stick around? Or
I think the tie should stick
It
around.
depends. I don't like wearing
I
one.
think you guys look great in ties.
I like the tie.
So tomorrow I'll wear a tie, but we're going to give away all these ties. Can we get a shot? Jacob, can you get a shot? These are the ties that we're going to be giving away here.
There you
So
go.
all of these could be yours. And Mena on our social media, we're going to explain to you exactly how you can win these ties. These are nice ties,
I'm going
too.
to move the mic to the tie so the audio
there you
person
go.
does not completely murder me.
Who would wear a tie to work? If we said you had to have ties, just by applause.
I like the.
I like applause. For me, I love accessorizing with Jackson, and it's one of the easiest ways. Today I went with like just the pocket square, but a tie is the easiest way.
I love
And I
it.
think I don't ever want it to go away.
Why do we have to get so sloppy and casual? The worst thing that happened to Vegas was sweatpants. I'm sorry. It is true. That is the worst thing. And to air travel as well. Okay, have you ever noticed if you dress up when you fly, there's a good chance you'll get an upgrade.
Well, okay, and I agree with that. And there is also something about that scientifically that you will act the way you dress. You dress good, you act prepared, unless you're Will Smith at the Oscars.
Well, that's true. There's always an exception.
There's always that. But there is a true thing about that. And if you think about flying, as you were talking about, people used to dress up.
Yeah, I mean, they look so darn sloppy. Like, I get comfort. Like, I totally 100% agree with that. And then you got to slip your shoes on and off. But there's a point where comfort becomes a little bit like trashy T-shirt that's been stretched out and you just woke up and rolled into the airport.
You had told me to watch that Yogi Berra documentary. So watch this. It's on Netflix. It's really good about the guy that's just been overlooked in history. But anyway, they would show like the baseball game. People were wearing ties and suits up at the
baseball game.
And this is only in the 1960s.
You're lucky if people are wearing shirts at baseball games now. You're just lucky with that.
No, I know.
There's a great video of a guy passing out on a Browns game this weekend, and he no shirt.
So keep that in mind.
It's such a different time.
You dress nice, you'll act nice, or maybe that's what we need to do.
NBA coaches don't even wear ties anymore. They're all wearing zip-up. That was after the pandemic.
But I love seeing the players when they walk into the game wearing suits. I mean, they can afford to dress that way.
Yeah.
They should dress that way.
I love it, and I love the ones that you probably can name them who they are, but they go. Here's the level of wearing suits.
Russell Westbrook.
And then, and then it's up here with gold and big
Russell
old ties and shoot flames and stuff. Anyway, that's our fashion stuff. We'll go to our socials and you can find out how you can win all these ties.
Tie one on.
Tie one on. I like that. How do? Welcome back to Daily Flash. You know, whether you're hosting a gathering or maybe even just going to one, lifestyle expert Joanne Butler joins us now with what you need to know so we can make it so easy for you. Joanne, I need to know, where do we start?
Well, the key to any dinner party, especially a holiday one, is to make everything as easy as possible. So let's start with the food. I can't live without little potatoes. Everyone just loves them. What's not to love? They're absolutely delicious. But what's even better, Mitch, they're easy. They come pre-washed, they require no prep or peeling. They're the perfect holiday time saver for entertaining. Also for busy weeknights at home, especially this time of year. They are available in bags like these little yellows and little trios, which are just beautiful festive colors for the holidays. They also come in these microwave-ready kits that cook in just 5 minutes, and they have some delicious flavors like savory herb and garlic parsley. And whether you roast them, boil them, air fry, or microwave them, they always cook evenly. It's what's so great. And they're small enough too, so you don't have to cut them, which I love. They're just beautiful. Here we made this amazing dish with the little trios, added some melted butter, little chopped herbs, salt, pepper, popped them in the air fryer for 25 minutes, and we have this great, beautiful dish, which is also great if you're going somewhere too. So, because everyone loves potatoes. And they have a ton of great recipes on their website, including this one. Check it out at littlepotatoes.com. Now, Mitch, every good cook should know about Good Cook. They make amazing cookware. This is their Best Bake Multi-Meal. It's a 3-in-1 pan that lets you make 3 different things at once in one equally divided pan. So it saves you so much time. Also super easy to take stuff out. It has this textured diamond pattern surface finish that allows everything to cook evenly. Nothing sticks, it's scratch resistant, non-stick coating. So you don't have to spend hours trying to get those string beans out. They pop right out. It has a carbon steel and bronze finish to resist warping, so it'll last you for years, and it's just $16 at Walmart, in store, online, which is a great deal. And then I love these. You always need these for either preparing everything in advance and freezing it, or for storing all the leftovers, or for giving, making little care packages for all your guests. They're called Everywhere Lunch Bento Boxes, 5 different compartments. These are microwave, freezer, dishwasher safe. Cleanup is also a snap in these. They're just $4.99, so you can get a whole bunch. Love them, love them. Now, another thing I love all year round, but especially during the holidays, are Ferrero Rocher chocolates. They're so pretty and festive looking. They just scream celebration. These are absolutely delicious chocolates that have a thin wafer and whole roasted hazelnut in the center that just melts in your mouth. Perfection. I love to decorate with them too. They have these fantastic pyramids that make great centerpieces, and they're small and individually wrapped, so they're great as party favors or as a place setting. They make great hostess gifts, amazing stocking stuffers too. Everyone just loves these. I've always been amazed at how accessible they are as well. You can just buy them right at the supermarket, and they're premium luxury chocolates, so it's amazing. Just $1.99 to $13.69. Actually, this brand was originated in Italy in the 80s with the desire to make a luxurious praline that you could only find in chocolatier shops. So mission accomplished there. It's available to the masses. And this holiday, they've done something cool too. They've partnered with Table and Teaspoon to create a golden tablescape hosting kit with everything you need, plus a guide filled with ideas to make your gathering fun and festive. It's a free resource right in their website. Just head to ferrerorocher.com/golden hosting kit.
Thank you so much there, Joanne. We'll have this interview on our website, dailyflashshow.com. Now, if you're looking for a home that maybe you want to do some entertaining, how about checking in with some entertainers? We've got celebrity real estate coming up a little bit later on. We'll take you inside the homes of Katy Perry and even Samuel L. Jackson.
What is KSA Entertainment? It's trending news, entertainment, lifestyle, KSA Entertainment, culture, it's love, it's food, it's family, KSA, it's life, it's shopping, it's empowerment, KSA Entertainment, it's fitness, it's travel, KSA, it's fun, it's engaging, it's Daily Flash Latino, life, love, shopping. This is KSA Entertainment. KSA Entertainment believes in our communities. We value those who have dedicated their lives to enrich our own. KSA Entertainment is proud to introduce our corporate initiative, KSA Cares. KSA Cares shines a light, gives a voice, and lends a helping hand through compelling awareness initiatives. From supporting veterans to environmental awareness, KSA Entertainment is proud to produce content supporting ways to help communities all across America.
Welcome back to Daily Flash. Wine is a holiday must-have, and it all starts with choosing the perfect bottle. Here's more.
There's nothing more festive than a glass of wine shared with family and friends during the holiday season. Wine aficionado and vintner at Tribute Wines, Chris Benziger, shares tips for picking and pairing wines for the holidays.
With holiday parties just around the corner, choosing the right wine can be intimidating, but it doesn't need to be. I started Tribute Wines as a way of honoring the adventure my family took together and the special bonds we forged building that family winery.
With 40 years of Sonoma winemaking experience under his family's belt, Chris Benziger knows a thing or two about choosing the best wines for any occasion.
The Tribute Sauvignon Blanc is my go-to favorite for a crowd pleaser. It's light, clean, and crisp. For those hard to shop for folks, it's Tribute Cabernet. It's literally tastes like a $50 bottle of wine that you can get for 20 bucks.
To learn more and to find Tribute wines near you, visit tributewine.com. Again, that's tributewine.com.
All right, it's time for us to run down the list of some of the best stocking stuffer ideas. Lifestyle and beauty expert Joanne Butler has all the details. She's back. Hey there, Joanne.
Hi, thanks for having me. Well, let's start with the kids. This is sure to put a smile on their faces. It puts one on mine. It's Crest Kids Advanced Color Changing Toothpaste. It's the #1 dentist recommended toothpaste for kids, and it changes colors from blue to pink during 2 minutes of brushing. And 2 minutes is the dentist recommended brushing time, so it's perfect. It makes it fun, encourages kids to brush up to 2 times longer, protects against cavities, and just helps build healthy brushing habits. Love, love, love it. Next up, something great for mommy or any beauty lover, really. This is OGX Extra Strength Renewing Plus Argan Oil of Morocco Penetrating Hair Oil. It's like magic for helping smooth and moisturize dry, damaged, and coarse hair. And it's made of silk proteins and cold-pressed Moroccan argan oil. Seals in nutrients and shine and helps improve strength and elasticity and just leaves your hair soft and smooth. And you can use it after you wash as a primer on the ends to protect from heat styling or UV damage, or after styling to tame frizz. It smells good too. It has this citrusy, floral, green, and woody scent. You can get it right at Target, which is amazing, for $7.99. Now, your feet are the hardest working part of your whole body, especially this time of year with all the hustle and bustle. So these are great stocking stuffers, but also a great thing to gift yourself to right now. They're from Dr. Scholl's Revitalized Recovery Insoles and Achy Feet Foot Mask. Now, the insoles are like an on-the-go foot massage, great for helping sore feet and muscle fatigue from being on your feet all day. You pop them in your shoes. They have these stimulating bubbles that basically mimic the feeling of a massage, acupuncture, and reflexology. They improve circulation, help with balance, even your posture, and help your whole body feel energized, really. They fit in any shoe. They neutralize odor as well, so win-win. And then the foot masks, amazing too. These are self-heating booties with Epsom salt, menthol, shea butter, lavender, and peppermint oils. Great for just kicking up your feet and relaxing after a long day. It's like taking a soothing bath. You can get the insoles at Amazon and the foot masks at Target. And there you have it, some stocking stuffer goodies. Happy holidays.
It is easy to overindulge during the holidays, so how can we keep ourselves in check? Amy Goodson is a registered dietitian, and she's got some great healthy ideas for your seasonal get-togethers.
My favorite way to start any holiday party are with fun and creative boards. And La Panzanella and Raincoast Crisps are the perfect cracker to elevate any board, small bite, dip, or spread. La Panzanella is a flatbread cracker called croquetini, which is Italian for crunchy little bite. And Raincoast Crisps are a delightful crispy bite that are versatile in both flavor and texture. And wild Bristol Bay sockeye salmon is such a versatile ingredient for everything from a show-stopping entree to an appetizer. Wild sockeye salmon primarily comes from Bristol Bay, Alaska, and is known for its bright red color, delicious taste, and sustainability. And for a dessert board, Ghirardelli is celebrating the return of its festive lineup of peppermint bark offerings with 2 new items to love: the Peppermint Bark Squares Gift and the Ghirardelli Peppermint Bark Mix-Ins. They have you covered for all things holiday this season.
Let's talk about holiday combos. How about travel and gift buying? They go together great, right? Well, we got travel expert Lisa Niver. She's got some great ideas to make it a win-win. Hey there, Lisa.
Thanks so much for having me. Believe it or not, the holiday season is just around the corner, which makes now the best time to start thinking through your holiday travel plans. Whether you're looking to reunite with loved ones for Thanksgiving or planning a restful vacation to end the year, we have the perfect travel tip for you today. If you're someone who likes to make the most out of your holiday travel, or any travel for that matter, then you absolutely need to have the right travel credit card in your wallet. And you're in luck because Southwest Rapid Rewards credit cards from Chase is now offering an exciting welcome bonus offer. From now through December 11th, new Southwest Rapid Rewards credit card members can earn 75,000 Rapid Rewards bonus points after qualifying purchases. Not only that, but Southwest Rapid Rewards credit card members have access to a host of travel benefits, like 2 early bird check-in per year on the Premier and Plus cards, 4 upgraded boardings per year when available on the Priority card, and 25% back on in-flight purchases like Wi-Fi on all 3 consumer cards. Even better, as a card member, you're always earning points for future travel with benefits like 2 times points on local transit and commuting purchases, including rideshare, internet, cable, and phone services, and select streaming purchases. You'll also earn one-time points on everyday purchases and receive a sweet anniversary points bonus every year on your card member anniversary. And the best part is that Rapid Rewards points never expire. So even after the holiday season is over, you can use all the points you earn on the card for well-deserved vacations throughout the year. To top it all off, you can also rack up points towards the coveted Companion Pass, which allows you to bring one travel partner to fly with you free of airline charges for a year, not including taxes and fees, from $5.60 one way. With this long list of perks and benefits, Southwest Rapid Rewards credit cards from Chase give you the flexibility and comfort to enjoy traveling this holiday season and beyond. Learn more at chase.com/Southwest75.
We are shopping for some celebrity real estate. Coming up next, get out your checkbook, Mitch.
All I have is credit cards. Do they take credit cards?
Maybe.
All right. What's in your wallet? Hey, welcome back to the big show. Mitch and AJ hanging out with you. It's time for us to look at the lifestyles of the rich and famous as we dive into some celebrity real estate.
Okay, get your checkbook out.
Okay.
All right,
I'm ready.
All right, let's start with Katy Perry. The pop star just completed a $15 million home purchase in California after a long court battle.
I remember this.
Right? She purchased the home from a wealthy 84-year-old entrepreneur who claims he was mentally incapacitated when he agreed to sell her the property. The newly purchased home is a 6-bedroom estate on 9 acres with ocean views. The singer was filing for a number of building permits to renovate the property, including remodeling the guest house and even adding a spa.
She and Orlando will love that, I'm sure.
Yes.
King of Queens star Leah Remini just put her Los Angeles home on the market for $12.5 million. The 10,000 square foot home sits on more than 1.5 acres of land with an infinity pool, a putting green, outdoor seating areas, and a guest house she uses as a gym. The listing describes the house as a masterpiece with unparalleled luxury living. The home has 6 bedrooms and 9 baths, but no Scientologists. On the ground floor, there is a formal living and dining area, an office with custom cabinetry, and a gourmet kitchen with stainless steel appliances, butler's pantry, and a breakfast nook. On the second floor, the primary suite features a seating area, dual bathrooms with their own closet space, a fireplace, and a terrace with views of the surrounding canyon. Remini bought the house back in 2003. She bought it for $4 million. Going to sell it for 3 times that much. Not bad for the child actor.
John Travolta ever visited there?
I don't. Well, I bet you a long time ago
Maybe.
he might have.
Yeah, exactly.
Not lately.
Well, actor Samuel L. Jackson and his wife have just rented their sprawling New York City apartment for $15,000 a month. The couple had previously listed it for sale for $13 million back in 2018 after buying it for around $5 million in 2005. The Upper East Side home features 3,000 square feet of living space. It's located in a 13-story turn-of-the-century co-op building. The 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath apartment combines traditional design elements with modern streamlined sensibility. Details include 10-foot high ceilings, lots of built-ins. It has an open living and dining space that connects to an eat-in kitchen. There's also a bar with a large den and tons of storage space.
Yeah, and everybody around you, you could say Samuel L. Jackson's living with us right now.
Exactly.
Cool
What's in your wallet?
What's in my wallet? Well,
not 15 grand.
Not a month at all. That does it for the show. Be safe online. Cyber Monday. Take care of yourself. We'll see you when we look at you. Here's some folks that make this show as great as it is.